on like a people-to-people basis.
The picture might be tea, but their life might be messed up.
The Pelotons donated by Beyonce?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. if you need a sign, that's your sign.
Like alum from my city started like following me. I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, like
networking.
Where have you been?
Right.
Remember, it's an all-girls school. It's still cattiness.
It's all black girls. So
that
does
are
make a
smart,
difference.
that are at the top of their classes.
I had to switch my major this past year. When I had questions about that and things like that, that's who I went to. Because my advisor, I went in the office, I said, I want to change my major because this is what I want to do with my career. What do you think? And she said, honestly, it's whatever you want to do.
What's up, Earthlings, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamar, if you don't know already. And today, we'll be doing a truth about Spelman. I am here with my Spelman sister.
Hi! My name is Chrystyn, an incoming sophomore literature and media. Whoa. Restart. My name is Chrystyn, an incoming literature, media, and writing sophomore at Spelman College.
Yeah.
Excited to be here. Yes. The truth about Spelman, you know?
Right. So I have like the leaving, and she has the incoming.
Yeah. We just got here, but like I know a little bit, but like, yeah. I don't know everything, but I know enough. Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
so we have 3 positive, 3 bad, and like 1 that's kind of in the middle. Mm-hmm. Let's start off with 1 good. The gym is all girls. It's just a personal preference that I love.
Now, personally, have I gone to the gym? No. But do I love that aspect? Yes. Yeah.
Because like you can literally be in not a bra, literally, but you could be in a sports bra and short shorts and not really feel like you're being looked at for real. Mm-hmm. I mean, the other thing is that like male professors can go in there and they do have like male instructors for like certain classes, but other than that, you're not seeing men bench pressing. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Especially because everybody knows how like the AUC is, so like common spaces like that, it can get a little dangerous. Like people can feel a little uncomfortable. So it's like you have a space that's just for you. Work out with your Spelman sisters. Like it's really special. Yeah.
Literally, you see everybody in there. Mm-hmm. Like
except
that's
for me.
And trust, half the time I'm lost too. I'm looking up the video on how to work this equipment.
You're propped up. Like,
literally, yeah. Scanning the QR code. Okay,
no,
so
And weren't the Pelotons donated by Beyonce?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. if you need a sign, that's your sign. Sophomore year, I'm in there.
Right.
Every single day, 5 a.m., I'm in there.
Right, you're just gonna send a picture of yourself.
No, literally. This is proof.
And walk right back.
No, literally. I take a picture of the outside and just walk right back. Yeah.
I'm actually walking to class.
No, literally. I'm late, actually.
1 bad. Everyone's motive is different, so when it comes to being your friend, you really genuinely have to watch out. Like, big groups of people, it's really kind of hard. I'm more of like a person that bounces from people to people, only because like everyone's narrative at Spelman is completely different. Some people have like personal motives and like they're trying to build their own personal assets in their own way. Some people try to actually use and manipulate other people to get whatever they want. So it's kind of difficult. I think I have a couple of those stories. I don't know if you have yet.
No, absolutely. And everybody's there for different reasons too. So it's like people are, I don't know, some people see other people as stepping stones, and that's like a very common thing. I feel like, especially like to the class of 2030, you guys coming in, you guys are all trying to figure out who you are. That's what freshman year is for, and who you are in this new space specifically. So it's like you're bound to clash with other people.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody's trying to figure it out at the same time. But also on that same note, like, yes, you guys are all sisters at the end of the day. Everybody wears the merch. Everybody wears the name. But, like, not everybody is your sister. And I'm the first person to say that. Like, at the end of the day, yes, I will support my sister. And, like, yes, I am there for, like, my classmates and things like that. But, like, not everybody's your sister. Not everybody's looking out for your best interest. And, like, that's just an unfortunate reality. So don't be, like, kind of dismayed or, like, don't be, like, disheartened by it. But, like, it is the truth that people are just different. Not everybody's bound to be friends.
Yeah, and then also sometimes, like, depending on how that freshman year does go, sometimes people will use it later on to their advantage. to try to not get you into certain spaces because of how you made them feel freshman year. And it could literally be something that you were like, what? Like, why are you still harboring on that? Like, are you not growing up? Like, is this not supposed to be elevating? Like, I did my job, and now all of a sudden you don't want me in that same space after I improved myself. It's, a lot of times it's a lot, but you have to remember, it's an all-girls school. It's still cattiness. It's
all black girls. So
that are smart, that are at the top of their classes, people with money, it's literally top of top. If you don't have the money, you have the grades. If you have the grades and your legacy, like, it's really, a lot of times is let the odds fall in your favor, and it sucks sometimes. But it's reality outside of the real world too. Like, we even see it here at the DCP, like, working at the Disney College program, we still see it, and we're around different cultures all day, every single day. People that's going to be here the same amount of time that we're going to be here are already in positions that we're like, how? We just got here and I just got here.
It's very political. Like, that's the best way to describe it. It's just very political. So, like,
play your cards.
Network, definitely.
Because it's my next thing.
Yeah, and just be smart.
But as far as the good, networking is crazy, guys. Like,
you have all these different schools.
Yeah.
Like, that you're so close to at the same time. Definitely use it to your advantage. I think that was one of my, like, top 3 reasons for choosing Spelman, because no other HBCU is like that, where they have, like, schools that are so close. Like, yes, you have networks of schools, you have the 1890 schools and, like, the land-grant institutions, but, like, the AUC, it's nothing like the AUC, guys.
Yeah, it's really, like, especially for homecoming, not even just homecoming, Founders Day, like, literally the moment you say that you're going to go to Spelman, it goes crazy.
Yeah.
And then, like, you automatically just get connected with people. On Juneteenth, me and Eris went to a Juneteenth celebration, and we met a Spelman Sister, I think, class of 94. And so now, coming up, we're headed to, what are those things called?
The send-off.
The send-off. Yeah. And we're going to go see, like, the incoming freshmen. And so it's just like, you know, it's very, like, it's insane. And even if you don't have nothing to give, there's always people that's willing to give you something. But always it's nice to, like, give things to people as well, and give that advice to other people, even if those are your friends that are, like, on the same level as you. But yeah,
like, just be a part of the community. Contribute to the community. There's always somebody who's there to support you. The best way that they like to describe it to us this year was, like, you have, like, a nationwide network that even goes past, like, just the USA. So, like, if somebody's, like, international, you're gonna find somebody, like,
and I saw someone at Paris too.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, you're gonna find Spelman, or you're gonna find Morehouse, or you're gonna find Clark specifically, but, like, you can find other people too. But the AUC specifically, you're going to find them everywhere. So definitely, like, hone into that. If you're in a state for, like, a prolonged period of time, you want to get connected, you don't want to be alone, you never have to be alone. There's probably an alumni chapter that's close to you, somebody who lives there that's close to you. Like, people are everywhere. It's really crazy.
And even when you do feel like you're by yourself, I'm pretty sure there's somebody there that's probably just, like, really shy and quiet, or it's just someone you've never met. Like, when I started posting, like, all my videos and stuff, that's when, like, alum from my city started, like, following me. I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, like,
networking.
Where have you been?
Right. I've been wanting to connect.
Literally, like, I've been waiting all 4 years, and all of a sudden you want to pop up, but, you know, it's okay. I can see them in my city. I still actually need to connect with my alumni chapter, but it's still just, like, the simple fact of finding your people, especially, like, also, like, when you become a part of, like, other orgs as well that are, like, more national based, like, I'm part of NCNW, you still can be able to connect with other people that come from that same area that know exactly, like, what you've been through, as far as also just going to an HBCU or just being Black in America.
Yeah, that's very true. And also, I would say, like, not to only make the people who are from your same area your friends, but definitely, like, hold on to those friendships, especially if you guys are very far away. So me, I'm from California, so our alumni chapter, something different. I'm really sad I'm gonna miss the send off, like, so lit every year, like, wow. Anyways, but you guys like come from the same place. You guys are gonna be the ones to return to the same place. That's literally what one of my friends from LA always says. So like make sure that you guys are really building those friendships with the people who are from your same area. You guys talk to each other. You guys are gonna be flying back probably on the same flights as each other, flying back to like do certain things while you guys are on specific breaks. So definitely make sure that you hone into friendships that are in like your state or in your specific like area when you guys go to these send-offs, when you guys go to certain events. Like make sure you're like, you know, you're finding your people and just talk to everybody. Like some of my best friends at Spelman are people who come from very different areas. So like you never know who you're gonna meet, you never know who you're gonna be friends with. Be open to all friendships. And networking, LinkedIn.
Yes.
Get that set up ASAP.
Actually now.
ASAP. People already had LinkedIn. They had LinkedIn when they were born. Like I'm just really confused. So go ahead and get that LinkedIn set up ASAP. Start putting like your high school, maybe like senior things on there, things that like really tell your story. Make sure that you build it up, and then just start adding people. Literally, click connect with everybody. Just connect. And you never know who's gonna accept, but like you're gonna need those connections. And then when you run into them on campus, don't be shy. Same thing with Instagram. Like if you guys are sending friend requests and stuff like that, like definitely make that community online, but like transfer that community to in person. Don't be shy.
Because some people, I mean, I'm kind of guilty of it as well. But like, and just because I follow you on Instagram, and don't mean I know you in person, unless like we actually talk. And so sometimes the way that I, especially like at school or any school setting, I'm always like vision focused. Especially if I have somewhere next to go, or even if I'm just lollygagging, I'm really just here. I don't really pay attention to like everything around me for real, unless it's like big signs plastered or something like that, or like or someone just randomly comes in front of my face. Do you wanna? No, but like literally for the most part, that's why like sometimes people might be like, I don't pay no attention. I don't really be paying attention to people. Like I walk to go to the cab. I'm hungry. I'm not in the mood to talk.
That's so real. That's so real. We have places to go. Build those connections in person.
Willy Wonka 2000.
No,
come to the front right now.
Who is that? Like what?
Okay, so we're gonna go back to negative, and the next one is that professors will try you. We were actually just talking about this before we started recording.
Get them banned. Get them banned ASAP, please. Like, just you would think coming in like, oh, all the Spelman professors are like top tier because like Spelman is number one, so like everything has to be number one. Unfortunately, that is not the case. And some of y'all already know that because of your financial aid package. No shade, but still. Some of y'all already know that. But the professors are no exceptions. Like
no, they're not.
Even
advisors are no exception.
Oh. Be your own advisor. And if you can, get advisement from like external sources. So like I know me, I want a scholarship, so I have an advisor who I check in with every month. And like when I have questions, I had to switch my major this past year. When I had questions about that and things like that, that's who I went to. Because my advisor, I went in the office, I said, I want to change my major because this is what I want to do with my career. What do you think? And she said, honestly, it's whatever you want to do. I said, thank you. And I walked out because I just asked you for advice. Anyway.
And you're my advisor?
You're my advisor. You're telling me to do what I think is best. So I'm going to screw my future. That's why I asked you for advice. Like, please.
I asked you, actually.
Yeah. And if you hear that somebody has a good advisor, definitely, like, see if you can ask them for help as well. Like, don't be afraid to, like, jump to different advisors. I know that there's some advisors who are there, like, only for freshmen, like Andrea Lewis. Shout out to her. Get her as your advisor. Go ask her for help. She will definitely help you. She will put it straight and she will put it plain. You will not be messed up all 4 years. You will get out of there in 4 years. Contact.
That's what you're trying to do.
That's the goal.
Get out in 4 years or less than.
Yes. No, that's the goal.
But then I just think, like, personally, it's just, even especially if you have an alum as a professor, you're either going to have a chill alum professor or a harsh alum professor, because either going to be chill to the point where they understand where you're coming from and they understand like all your feelings, which are not about 10 going to be the more current professors or the ones that just recently graduated, or you're going to have the alum professor that's like, I know you can do it, I went through it, so can you, then just like drilling it in.
You did this 60 years ago. It's not the same. It's not the same, Spelman. Please, like, I actually need your help. But
literally, Spelman changes every single day, every hour, every second. you can't even keep up.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep that Outlook notifications on.
Literally.
That's the best way you're
gonna stay up to date.
Like, yes, it's always changing. Like, always. So, yeah, definitely get a good advisor. That's definitely going to make or break your experience. I will also say, talk to different people in your major, like, specific. Especially when it comes to, like, classes. Like, that first week of school when everybody's making the group meets for, like, the different classes. Join, like, ASAP. If you can't join, then definitely get somebody's Instagram or get somebody's number who's in the class. But when it comes to bad professors, just pray.
You know, you talk to other professors, and then some professors have taught the class before. Mm-hmm. So you could talk to them about it, or you can also like learn from them and be like, hey, the professor isn't explaining it right. Is there a way that you can explain this better for me to understand? Because there are some professors that understand, that knows what they're talking about. They just teach it better, but they're not teaching that course at the time. Or I know like for us, we have like Bio 120, 115, that whole entire sequence. Other professors teach it. So if one professor you're confused on and another professor you understand, you might not be able to switch classes, but you can join that professor's office hours to get teaching from them.
Yeah.
So it does suck that the professors not all professors are at that level, because I have bumped heads with 2 professors.
And definitely when getting to know some of your other classmates, get to know some of your other classmates, because if the professor is the problem, you guys definitely, like, there's power in numbers, definitely go see an advisor. Go see the dean. Mm-hmm. Dean P. Go see the dean, please. Because that's what happened last semester. Bro, if you know ADW, if y'all know, you were in my class, please. We should have went to somebody to report her, but we didn't. And unfortunately, that resulted in like a lot of us getting low grades. A lot of GPAs were dropped. Like, unfortunately, it was a very unfortunate situation. But definitely don't be afraid to like speak up, because sometimes like you're not going crazy and like other people are going through the exact same things as you. And especially with that class, like the people who you would think were doing very well in that class were also going through the exact same thing that I was. So it's like, definitely make sure that you're like communicating, but like you can also stick up for yourself, because things are not going to get better. I learned that the hard way. They're not going to balance out at the end. Like, it is like what you put in and like how you choose to like manage your grades.
Yeah, I always say, if the smartest kids in the class don't know, then there's a problem.
Class is cooked. Like,
and you gotta think, everybody in the class is smart, but you have that one person that loves the subject so much that they know every single thing. Mm-hmm. And so if they are even more confused, it's a problem.
You're not gonna be less confused than them. So
it's a problem.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I say is that always make one friend in each class that you're in. And it doesn't have to be more so like work related, like, oh, we only talk about school, or like you're only giving and you're not receiving either. But like, you know, always just make one person that you can be able to just do like talk to about, or just study with, and just get like a nice little study buddy for the class. Because like, it's nice to have study buddies for the class that you're taking, and also study buddies for those classes that you don't have together, so then like y'all can just do work in general and get it done.
Yeah, because you're definitely going to need somebody to rant to. You're going to need somebody who understands what you're going through subject-wise, because especially when it comes to classes that have a lot of different professors, the different professors in the different sections, like, they teach the class very differently.
Like ADW.
So, like ADW. Keep going back to ADW. All of revolves around ADW. But, like, ADW, the classes are very... It is. Every class is very different. So, like, when you guys have your midterm, when you guys have your final, it's very, very different. So, like, definitely make friends that are in your same class. Even if they're not in your same section, people who have the same professor as you is definitely going to help.
Yeah. We're going to go back to our last good out of the negative that we just talked about.
Please.
You are truly pushed from your peers and your teachers. They do really want to see y'all, like, graduate. They do want to see y'all actually like do well. Even though sometimes the professors can be a little annoying, sometimes can be a little difficult. For the most part, a good chunk of the professors that I've encountered, out of the actually one bad professor that I had, they actually all like were really helpful. Office hours, accommodating to my accommodations, accommodating to if I had anything extra to do. Like, for example, I was a background extra for literally like one singular day for a different world, and I had to go to the actual set, and I had told my professor, and it was like really last minute, and I was like, hey, I told my anthropology professor and my biochemistry professor, I was like, hey, I might not make it to class today because I got this really cool opportunity, and the days that they kept asking me, I was always in class. Mind you, on Wednesdays, I was out of class by 12:15. I didn't have class on Fridays. So I'm like, you have two options, but you guys are really keep asking for like my Tuesdays and Thursdays and Mondays. And I'm like, I literally am like booked those 3 days doing my other things. So the one day that I actually was like, okay, this is after an exam, so I can go. And so I told them, and they were very accommodating to it. One of the teachers, she was just like, oh yeah, cool, like, you know, I'll let you know, blah, 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 what all happened. Same thing, my anthropology professor, she was chill about it. And so literally a lot of times, like, you really have to like communicate, like they want you to be able to experience things outside of school. They want you to be able to experience things as far as like just opportunities. All professors have an opportunity. You really just have to ask. Like literally bring your best foot forward to every single class. Unless like you're tired and sometimes you're not there, but sometimes you have to like actually tell the professor, hey, right now I was here physically, but like mentally I'm not here. Is there any way we can just go over these points because like it just wasn't clicking in my brain? And a lot of professors are accommodating to that. So I wouldn't say like, you know, you have to be up the professor all the time, but like genuinely, if you are confused, ask the question. You're not going to get by Spelman without asking a question. Literally go to office hours. Even if you have to add office hours to your schedule, go every single time, unless you're tired and you want to take a day off. But like for the most part, go every single time. It doesn't help. It doesn't hurt to communicate to your professors because they're all pretty much understanding. That was only one day that I took off, and after that I was still there, and my attendance was, I was always there in class anyways. And my call time got pushed back, so I got to make biochemistry, but I just didn't make introduction to anthropology, which was still fine because I already told her that I wasn't going to be able to make it. So it's just that like you really have to do that communication part, but they all want to see everybody succeed. Like when they talk about grades, they talk about the deepness and rootness of like being like, guys, we really want to see you guys actually do good. Like if they, I think what is around midterms when they start to like question if your grade is below a certain level, they'll start talking to you, trying to figure out is everything okay, you know, trying to get you a plan so you can pass the class so you don't have to retake the class because no one wants to retake a class. That's like everyone's nightmare unless you want to get a better grade.
Or pay for the class. Yeah, no. It really does matter, like she said, it really does matter how you show up. Because like professors are really gonna see like the people who are participating in the class, the people who sit in the front in the class, the people who are actively like paying attention in the class. Like it really does matter how you show up. Even if it's not your favorite subject, like definitely still be present in the class. Be somebody who's engaging in the class. Be somebody who at least gives off the appearance that they're happy to be there. They're happy to learn. They're happy to have the opportunity to learn. They're happy to like be in the presence of like the professor. Like just be there, be present, be like she said, you don't have to be like all the way like teacher's pet, like I'm your best friend, but like, you know, be there because it really does pay off in the long run. But just as you would do that with professors, do it with other people on campus. So like custodial, people who clean your bathrooms, say thank you, say Miss good Pam. Morning, like please, Miss Pam.
Miss Pam.
Yes,
like you have to be nice to Miss Pam.
Be nice to everybody, talk to everybody. Like you never know when it's gonna pay off at the end. And like with public all this that we're saying, public safety, say hi when you walk in, like say goodnight, like things like that, like
interact with them.
Exactly. And like even then we're saying all this, but like don't do it with the intention of like, oh, I'm gonna cash this in later for like a favor. Just do it to be a nice presence on campus. Do it to be somebody who people enjoy being around. Like, oh yeah, like there's this girl, like she always says good morning to me. Like do it to just be a nice person. Add that to your character. Yeah. And do the same thing with like your classmates. If you see somebody walking, smile at them. You don't gotta wave at them. You don't have to talk to them, but like just smile at them because there's a lot of times, you know,
we be depressed.
People. Yeah, people be depressed and like you never never know if like your high or like your wave or like even just your smile could brighten up somebody's day. Like we all go to Spelman, we all know how hard it is. Like just have those interactions with people, and like definitely outside of your professors. Like I can't emphasize that enough. Outside of your professors, like have those conversations with people. A lot of them, honestly, are really, really funny.
Yeah,
a lot of them are really funny, especially public safety. Bro, they're messy. They're messy. People be coming in like
they know.
Yeah,
they
people be coming in late at night. They're like, ooh, bro, they're messy. They're really messy.
They know all the tea. Officer Mason knows everything that's going on.
He's so funny. Yeah, but like definitely communicate. Definitely be that presence on campus.
Because it does follow you all 4 years.
Yeah.
Not even just the 4 years. It follows you after you graduate as well. So literally, it will follow you. It will follow you basically until you die.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it sucks to say, but like people will hold that against you even when like you come back for like homecoming or something. They're like, oh well, you know, she didn't want to talk, and all of a sudden she got this, and now she want to talk, and like. It's gonna follow you regardless. And then also, if you're trying to do Greek, pageants,
anything,
SGA, it's going to follow you. It starts the moment you say that you're going to Spelman.
Yeah. The
moment that you say you're going to Spelman is the moment that everybody's gonna start watching you. Because if you're trying to run for Miss Spelman, you treated me badly throughout my whole entire class.
The way that it will come back to bite you is not even funny.
It's not. And sometimes we all have that freshman year where like it's just like it just happened. Like a lot, like we're all growing, we're all trying to, you know, grow up and everything. But there are some things that maybe people could drop because like they're just bitter. But then also, if you're genuinely treating people negatively and we're to the point where a lot of people do not like you, it will follow you. Like it genuinely will.
Yeah. Especially now that you have like no advocates on your side. Like you have nobody who's necessarily rooting for you. You just have a lot of people who have like negative things to say about you.
Yeah.
So definitely like rely on your community, invest in your community, be a good member, like an active participant in your community. And it's not just on your campus. It's not just on your campus.
Actually, don't even go to the AUC. Go all the way in East Point.
Yeah.
Go all the way to Buckhead.
Since you want to talk, like,
go to Popeyes.
No, literally, since you want to talk, like, y'all, you never know. The thing about the AUC, you never know who's connected to who.
Everybody is
and
related.
Who's talking to who. So you could say something in a room thinking that nobody's paying attention. Oh, all of a sudden, everybody knows. Everybody knows. So, yeah, be careful. Be careful. Fizz? Oh, be careful. Just be careful.
And then we're going to go to our last bad point before we go to our nice little middle section. Imposter syndrome is real. Imposter syndrome is real.
Spelman's like the hub, unfortunately. Like, it's just like the hub. Like, you just come in, like, I'll tell, because this just happened to me. So I came in, and I was like, you know, like, I was student body president, you know, I was almost valedictorian, salutatorian. That's a whole other story for later. I had all the grades. I had all the community service. Like, I did everything. And I came in thinking, not necessarily that I was, like, up there, but, like, you know, I, in a way, like, not necessarily I deserve to be here, but, like, you know, there's something that I'm contributing, like, yes, yada, yada, yada. Everybody's the president. Everybody was valedictorian and salutatorian. Everybody
top 10% of that.
Yeah, everybody like had the community service. Actually, like
cheerleader,
some people, some people like cured cancer. Like other people made peace treaties with Nigeria. It's just like everybody's done the things that you think that you should be proud about. Not saying that you shouldn't be proud about them, but definitely find something in your Spelman community and find something while you're at Spelman that sets you apart from everybody else. Because you like going to high school and like graduating and like having all the accolades, not saying that doesn't mean anything, because that is going to get you in the door, especially during your freshman year. That is going to get you in a lot of doors because you have the experience. Some more experience than other people, but like you do have the experience, but that's not the only thing that makes you special now, because now you're on the same playing field with everybody. So it's definitely like if I had to think of a quote that reminds me of Spelman, it's definitely iron sharpens iron. Because everybody there is smart. Everybody there is talented. Everybody there has something going for them. They have different motivations, different goals. But like, you have to find out what sets you apart specifically. And then on top of the imposter syndrome, what works for somebody else is not going to work for you. Yeah. So you're comparing your journey with somebody else. Oh, they have all this and they're doing all this and yada, yada, yada. That's dumb. Mm-hmm. That's not you. And that's something I learned the very, very hard way. Like, it's very easy to get caught up in like, well, they have XYZ Igor positions and they're connected and they're doing an internship here. That's how I ended up here, not even gonna lie. But they have all this stuff going on for them and I want that and like they're getting all the praise and I want that, yada, yada, yada. That's dumb. God has a different plan for you. He's the guy you on a different path. Mm-hmm. So like, be intentional with yourself. Yes, freshman year, you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out what sets you apart in now this new space. But like, rely on the gifts that you know that you already have. And like, really hone in on those gifts and don't try to play the comparison game.
Because it will happen. Because like, especially if you don't feel like you're moving, as you matriculate throughout college, I know like one of the things that I always saw was just like, everybody's starting to get like positions, SGA, like everybody looks like they have it figured out. Everybody knows my thoughts. So if we're here, then you understand what I'm talking about. But like sophomore year, there's this girl that was running for vice president. She had just crossed versus someone who wasn't who's also running for vice president, and she wasn't part of anything yet. But you would have thought subject A would have gotten on. She just crossed. Everybody wants to be them. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. Subject B actually won. We were definitely like, whoa.
No, and that's a common occurrence.
And happens. It happens more frequently than you think. Mm-hmm. And so, literally, when I say like people, you would think that people understand, people know everything or that everybody has it under control or whatever the case may be. It's actually incorrect. There are a lot of people that you might think that you worship or that people that you might put above you. You might be like, oh my gosh, like she's so pretty and she looks like she just has it all together and she's a part of this and I want to be a part of this. And I promise you they probably don't have it together and they're probably still here.
And on that same like momentum, don't put anybody on a pedestal. Mm-mm. Like that's definitely how you fall into imposter syndrome. That's definitely how you become a subject of disappointment, especially because everybody's flawed and everybody's trying to figure it out. So as soon as you start putting people on pedestals, now all of a sudden you're like you said, you're kind of like worshiping them. You're kind of like, you want to follow after their every footsteps. Yes, there's people who are good mentors. Yes, there's people who are good inspiration, but nobody who you should be putting on a pedestal. Because as soon as something goes left, or as soon as like there's a little bit of inkling of like people mess up, people are humans. So like as soon as they do something that's like doesn't necessarily fit into their character, now you're stuck because you've been following them all this time. You don't know what to do with your opinion. So definitely don't put anybody on a pedestal. Get to know people on like a people to people basis.
The picture might be T, but their life might be messed up.
The grass might be green, but the house is flawed. The light bills are not paid. The lights are not on.
The house is up, but the lights are... When they say something about like the light, somebody's at the mall, but ain't nobody shopping.
No, literally. The mall might look nice. The Simon Mall outside, the premium outlets. There's no shops inside. It's deserted on the inside. So,
and you'll be very surprised on the type of stuff and information that even comes by your way about such and such and such and such and such and such. You will be very shocked. So that's why it's best not to just do it at all.
Yeah, that's so great.
But it happens to all of us. And you might not think it does, and you might be like, oh, I don't want their position, but it might be their confidence that they have. Like, they can have on a bummy outfit, and you should be like, oh, this is T, and you try to implement the same exact thing, and it just doesn't come across the same way that you thought it would. Like, it doesn't have to be positions or organizations. It could literally just be how they are, how they carry themselves, their demeanor, how they are with their grades. It could be, like, in so many different aspects And we've all fallen into it, but you just have to make sure and understand. You have to learn who you are and who am I without Spelman? Who am I without having like these big names and all these orgs and all these positions? Who are you? You have to be able to figure yourself out, and that'll help you get those interviews and it'll help you get those internships and be able to branch out and be able to do things that other people might not be able to do. And you might feel like you deserve more things than other people do, but that's okay. That's for them, and if they want to play it how they want to play it on their side, and just leave them to their game, because this is life, and life is not a game.
It is. And on the same brainwave as organizations, don't join the organization unless you're actually passionate about it and you're actually going to do something in the organization. All these people holding e-board positions, no shade, but all these people holding e-board positions, and then you show up and you do absolutely nothing. Hey, that harms the organization. That harms something that you claim that you're passionate about. That harms the progress of things that we're trying to do. That actually impacts other people. Hey, everybody's busy. We get it. Everybody has a million different things to do. We get it. But when you don't show up, now I have to show up twofold. Yeah. And I should only have to show up onefold. Not saying I'm not going to do it, and not saying I'm not, like, willing to, like, be down for the cause, but, like, hey, you have this position for a reason. And the people who are picking the positions, it's politics in that. But
it's politics everywhere.
There's politics everywhere. But they're picking you for a reason. So if they see something in you, invest in that organization. Use that organization to, in a way, invest in yourself. Learn a lot from your organization, especially if you're holding e-board positions. Learn a lot about yourself. Rely on the people who are around you. Find community in that. I know one of my organizations, Girls Who Lead Right Now, learned so much about myself. That's one of the factors that caused me to change my major, actually. So, like, definitely, like, invest in your organizations. Don't just join just to have it on your resume.
Because you're not going to be able to talk about it.
Because you're not going to be able to talk about it at all. Somebody's going to ask you, so I see that you did this. What did you do? And you're going to sit up there and you're going to read them the generic, like, job description that they published at the beginning on, like, the application form. That's not even accurate. That's not even up to date. Because you have to do stuff that's outside of probably what they just described. So, definitely.
And also, they might be somewhat similar, a part of something like that.
Yes, that is very true.
So they could have done a similar position back in their college days and know what it is, but they want to see, did you actually do something?
Yeah, especially when it comes to national organizations with different chapters. You never know who they might know who's in another chapter. So now they know somebody who's in another chapter. They know what they do. And now you're saying something that doesn't align with the chapter's goals or whatever. Now you're stuck somewhere and you don't know what to do. Like, yeah. So definitely be present in your organization.
Just in all of them. Like, don't be trying to join 30 million and you can't even organize one and your grades are floppy. Like, literally just be a part. Like, if you can handle it, be a part of 2. Be a part of 3 if you can. If you can't, then don't do it. Not everybody is eligible to do it. And that's okay.
Yeah. And learn how to say no. That's something I'm learning right now. The amount of e-board applications I filled out over the past couple months is really bad. But we're now saying no. We're now saying no. So it's working out. But yes, find out what works best for you. Only you know what's best for you. Like I said before, you see all these other people holding XYZ amount of positions. That's not you. And you don't know how they're showing up to all those different positions. So one has to get dropped. There's no way that you're managing. You're on 10 e-boards. There's no way that you're managing all 10. It's like, no, I'm doing this because it's something I'm actually passionate about. Be that type of person. If it's something that you're passionate about, join it. If you don't get the e-board position, be a part of the general body. Try again next year.
Just be strategic in everything that you do.
Yeah.
But that's also with, like, life. You don't want to just be doing stuff just to be doing. Just, you gotta be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In the middle one is that classes are hard and you will cry. It's both a positive and negative because it helps you grow and fixes those weaknesses, but also nobody wants to cry every single day. That just comes into Spelman that are extremely smart. So when that one bad test or assignment or whatever comes around, it's kind of diminishing, but you genuinely have to keep going. Like, I don't really know what else to say. It's going to happen. We've all had those moments. where we just sat there and cried and cried and cried and cried. There was a time I wouldn't say failed, but I think I did bad on an exam. It was homecoming. My mom told me it was my freshman year homecoming. I went inside my room and I cried. Mind you, everybody's outside partying. It's Market Friday.
Ooh.
Literally, like in a video, you can see like my nose just red because I was crying. Literally, my mom was like, you need to leave your room. When I tell you I got dressed, me and my friend at the time, we went out to Market. And so that's when I actually began to feel better. But it was still just like, you can't just always, you have to get up at some point.
Yeah.
And yes, like feel your emotions. Allow them to come because at some point it's going to be difficult, but you still have to get up and keep going.
Definitely is a humility game. So like as somebody who's like just now went through that, like I had the 4.0. I had above the 4.0. Don't even play. Like I was top of my class, right? And then came in, now I'm getting C's on assignments. Hello? Like what's going on? And like it's like this is your best work. What's your best work is in high school. It's not going to be your best work in college.
Especially Spelman.
Yes.
Spelman's GPA is completely different, okay?
Yeah. So it's like learn humility in that where it's like you came in, you thought you were all that, it's going to hit you hard. Learn how to like sit in that, but also use it as fuel to move forward. Mm-hmm. Yes, you're going to have bad grades on assignments and you're going to wonder, why am I getting bad grades on assignments? And yes, sometimes it is you, and sometimes it is the professor. But learn how to like
work around that.
Yeah, learn how to work around that. Learn how to use that to move forward. And like, even though this is very ironic coming from me, your grades don't define you. Your grades don't define you. Like at the end of the day, when it comes to using college, yeah, when it comes to getting that degree, when it comes to getting that career that you want. It really is going to be your experience. It really is going to be your experience.
You have to make the best of what you have.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's experience is completely different. Some people might say they had a negative experience. Some people might say they had a positive experience. It really all just determines on how you decide to go on that campus and you put your best foot forward. Yeah. Now, negative things are going to happen to good people and positive things are going to happen to bad people all the time. But you still have to be able to make the most of what your experiences are. There's been multiple times where I have cried and I felt like I was so deserving and nobody else deserved it. But still, even then, I still had to get up because there were still other things that I still had to show up for. There were still other things that I still needed to do to still prove why I am still the best candidate. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter rather not if I got the position, but I know I'm still the best candidate, but that doesn't mean I lack in other positions that I hold.
Yeah. And every single no is leading you closer to some type of yes. So if you're applying for all these different things or like internships, positions, whatever it may be, yes, you're going to get a lot of no's. And yes, you're going to get a lot of like hard rejections, things that you feel like you deserve. But at the end of the day, everything is going to work out, and every no is for a reason. It's not just because just no, like, you're not the best person. You could be the best person for the job, but there's a reason why you're not getting it. So, like, the earth keeps spinning. That's the harsh reality. That's my daily quote. The earth keeps spinning.
Literally, in, like, 2 years, you're going to forget about that test.
You are. Because now you're in a better position. Now you're doing a higher level class where it's like, other people can't even get into this class, or other people can't even complete this assignment. You got that no on that one ePro position, now you're president or founder of another club. Like, it's really weird how it works around, but it's gonna work out. Yeah.
So that concludes our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If y'all have any more tips or questions, put them in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Bye!